Well, we got our first pig in. Get in there, pig. Ha! Ha, pig. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, don't go nowhere. I think she might have broke her leg. Let's see. So this cow right here, as you saw, I was driving around her a second ago. I pulled into the field over there and the cows were back that way and they came running and I saw this cow go down. She was running fast. Sorry, it's raining out here. Got my jacket hood on. She was running fast as she could. And I saw her go down, and she's favoring that back leg. So I'm really hoping it's not broke. I'm hoping it's just, she just kind of sprang it, or the equivalent of what a sprained ankle would be for a human. She couldn't get up for a minute, but she's fighting and finally got back up. So saying a prayer for her right now, hoping she gets around on it. I'm going to keep a real close eye on her this evening, though, and see what happens. So I backed off and trying to see if she can take some steps or not. She was standing, but she only had pressure on 3 legs. I think I've seen enough. I think I'll give her the night, but that back leg does not look good. Looks like it's possibly broke up towards the top part of the hip. She's not putting any weight on it at all. She's not bending it at all. It looks like it's just kind of dangling. So I'm going to give her a little bit, but this is probably the hardest part about homesteading and farming is a cow that was your first cow, one of the first ones you brought home, and just a freak thing. She was literally running through the field with the rest of the herd when I pulled my 4-wheeler in, and I saw her go down hard, and when she went down, her whole body went over, and she was on her side for a minute. She couldn't kick back up. So all right, we're going to pack this thing up and ship him off. Where do you want to go to, Ransom?
I think I want to go right here.
Where he wants to go right here? Yeah. I think we're going to ship him to Australia.
Oh, jinx.
You want to go to Australia?
No.
We got some people probably watching from Australia. Can we send you to them?
No.
No, we can't send Ransom to Australia. But what we do need to do is get a shelter for the pigs. So the pigs have...
What happened to it?
What happened to what?
To the shelter.
This shelter?
Yeah.
So our shelter isn't big enough because Cassie brought home more than we expected. Originally, she said we were getting a pig. I said, okay, I'll build a shelter for it to keep it dry out of the rain. And then she got another pig, and then another pig, and another pig. So we had 4 pigs. But in the summertime, in the fall, they more or less had enough shade back there. They didn't really need anything to get in. But now it's wintertime, and they definitely need something to keep them dry and keep them out of the snow and all that stuff. So today, we're going to take this old crate that was given to us by our neighbor, who's really generous. I had some scrap wood. I really didn't want to go buy a bunch of wood because, as you guys know, wood is sky high. And this crate was gifted to us. So we're going to be able to put a few boards on it, put a roof on it, and haul it back there to the pig pen. So hopefully it'll be able to keep the pigs nice and dry.
Ever since we started our channel, when we do stuff, we tell people, use what you got. Now the chicken coop, we didn't just use what we had. But we try to use what we got as much as we can around the farm, and we weren't sure if we had enough scrap, but our neighbor brought us this, and now it's going to work perfect.
So the dimensions of this crate is about 4 foot wide by about 6 foot long, which is really a perfect size because the pigs already have a 4x4 hut back there. It's just not quite big enough for the 3 of them that we have. So all I'm going to do to this is put a back on it so it's closed in on 3 sides, and then put some metal on the roof. So really just a simple crate. I'm not using any kind of special siding or anything because we just need this to last for 60 days. Because in 60 days, the pigs will be gone and we can repurpose this for something else if it's in good enough shape, or we can just be done with it. But with lumber prices as high as they are right now, this is the perfect solution to keep our pigs in the dry and out of the wind for this winter. So like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a slant. So I went ahead and put some pieces in here. And then I'm gonna run my boards just to where I have a little bit of a slant. So let's go ahead and get this thing built into a little pig hut. All right, so we got the top on, at least the boards for the top. And the next thing we need to do is get a piece of plywood cut. And I already got that laying over here. So I'm just gonna get that cut off and keep that wind away from the pigs. All right, so we got this thing cut up. And now, only thing that's left to do is screw it up here. Again, I know that this wood and this material is not the very best thing for this. For long-term use, we'd definitely be using something different. But for what we're wanting, as a temporary shelter, really can't beat this as far as the price goes and just the perfect size. All right, so I'll go ahead and finish this, getting this screwed off, and then we'll get some top on and we'll be ready to head to the pig pen. So it looks like that's going to work out pretty well. We got the metal on the roof. Now we just need to put some screws in it, and I'll probably go ahead and add a board right here just to kind of block that extra wind that could come through there. But so far, it looks like it's going to work out great. Well, we got our first pig in. Get in there, pig. Ha! Ha, pig. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Yeah.
You think you could live in there?
Hang on, I want to be a pig too. Here's what those pigs do. Food? Is that food? Did I hear somebody coming with food? Sweet. Oh, I'm not a pig no more. Where am I? Where are we, Ransom? Tell them where we are at. This little pig might go to the market. We don't want to take him to the butcher. We might want to sell him. Can we sell you to somebody? Hey, look at this haircut. I'll turn him over. Whoa, he's got a mohawk. You like your mohawk? Hey, can you stand up in here? Stand up tall.
He's a pig, he can't talk.
Come here. Look, you can stand up. This could be Ransom's house. You think that you didn't get to keep the chicken coop for a playhouse? You want this? I think the pigs need it.
Ransom, can you talk?
He's still being a pig. He can't talk.
We said Ransom. He said, I ain't Ransom, I'm a pig.
All right, so Ransom, you think the pigs will approve of this? I mean, Pig, do you approve of this?
Snort once if you like it.
I think he approves. All right, so the pig hut has got somewhat of a roof on it. I got to finish putting the screws in, but Ransom came out here to check it out, so I'm just going to let him play in here for a little bit while I finish it up. We got that thing screwed down, Pig. You ready to get out? All right, ready? I'm going to switch you back to a boy. You ready? Abracadabra, zoobacadoo! He's a boy. What do you think, Cass?
Salt was already in there, so
Salt was in there.
guess they approve.
We got it up on this highest spot in the pig pen. We're gonna try to center it up on this hill and call it a day.
Yeah, and the neighbors got some straw to put in it, so they'll have some bedding. I'm just bending these corners down because I'll probably be the one to get it. But put some straw in there, and I think they'll be good.
And we also have this other pig hut over here. So the two of them, they should all be able to get in and get dry. I'm trying to situate this. Could you get out, please? You're not making my life any easier. Ah. Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but you're a little fat. Could you please get out? Hey. All right, so there it is, the final product. So the opening that you see right here is facing south. So the north wind should be at their backside, which will have a good shelter on both sides. So the pigs have been in it. They were in it when I was trying to move it, and it looks like they're going to jump right in and enjoy it. Our neighbor also has a couple bales of straw, so he's going to put some straw in there to give them a little bit of dry spot to get in. So, oh, it looks like Salt decided to jump in there. Let me spin it around and show you Salt. What do you think, Salt? He's in there checking out the floor. So as you guys can see, this is the highest spot in the pen. Down here's their water. But we got about 3 inches of rain the other day, and everything was wet except this one high spot in the pen. So this should keep them nice and dry and outside of the cold snow. But they're pigs, they can handle it pretty well. But this will give them a dry spot to get at least. do you think, Piggy?
Are you in the bed? Give me a bath? Oh.
Nice dry straw in their hog hut.
He does have those. He does have those two. And there's socks on those.
Go over there and get a drink. Hey, Mama. I see you're walking pretty good. So look at that. She's walking on that. She's doing good. And I really can't believe it because she wasn't putting a bit of pressure on that foot. So guys, whenever I first came up to her and the way I seen her fall, I thought it was over. I literally was checking her with the rifle in my truck because the next morning, because I thought that her leg was completely broke and I thought that she was gone. So, goes to show you. First of all, when it looks like it broke, it might not be broke. But second of all, if you got an animal that's hurt and there's nothing you can do except pray, pray. Because I prayed for her for 2 days straight, and I prayed and prayed that she would get better, and God has pretty much healed that leg. From what I can tell, she's walking around just fine, and she's doing great. So, I don't know if you're a believer. I don't know if you believe in prayer, but I'm here to tell you. They're kind of getting antsy behind me. I'm here to tell you there's power in prayer. It works. God cares about his children, which is us, and our concerns. And if our concerns are our animals, he wants us to have the desires of our heart. And if we desire that our animals are better, then he can make it happen. So thank you guys so much for following along. I really do appreciate you taking the time as we come out and share our lives with you. Thank you guys so much for following along. Have a great day, and God bless.